Hello. Welcome back. It's time for some more Genshin Impact. I'm a little sick at the moment, but overall, I think we'll be okay. Oh, some updates from last time. Chi-Chi is now level 80, so she's stronger now. And, well, let's just continue on. I've been ranking things up, some characters, some weapons, stuff like that, but yeah. It is time to do more. Uh-oh. You recognize these guys. Also, I am capable of making a wish right now, or 10 wishes, but I think I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait until another 5-6 days. Then I'll make some wishes, although I have no clue what is coming up. History. Is this history of what I've gotten, or... no clue. But yeah, we're going to wait till the next time to do wishes. And by then, I might be able to do 2 sets, maybe even 3. Who knows? But let's continue on with the story. Right over here, looks like troubles are brewing.
Look! Fatui soldiers!
Yes, they are. Good call, Paimon.
Thanks to Dia's tracking skills, seems we found the right place.
Shh! Don't draw their attention. The port is crawling with Fatui soldiers.
Which is very unusual.
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him?
Probably not.
It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
Why not?
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
Weird.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
Unless they get some special services.
The doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru.
We have to fight him on the boat?
Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him.
Okay. Let's see about sneaking around this side. Do I really have to be crouched over like this? No, don't dive. Not close enough? Still not close enough? How close do I gotta get? Oh, come on. Don't get stopped on that. Am I seriously being stopped like this? Ridiculous. Oh, wait, this area might work? There we go. That works. So I gotta somehow hide myself in here? Higher. Oh, they want me to climb up here, don't they? Friggin'. Aether, why are you so difficult to cling onto things? Wait, lower now. What do you want? Where am I supposed to be? What is... Why is that marker off the ship? I thought I had to be closer to the doctor.
Look! Fatui soldiers!
What the heck?
Thanks to Dia's tracking skills, seems we found the right place.
Shh. Don't. The port is
Let's keep going.
Now,
Why the heck was I
this is
not
a proper
supposed to be
farewell ceremony
there
for a
when they
Snezhnaya
told me to be
Harbinger.
there?
The Lord Harbinger is leaving.
This opened up for me,
I've
didn't
still
it?
only seen him once
Oh,
or
my throat really
twice.
hurts. I should not be yelling.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now.
No one cares.
Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him?
No one cares.
It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
Okay, so do I just have to be near them?
Doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru.
Why am I going in here?
Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can.
This is not closer. I got
This
closer.
place will do. We can hide
I
here
still
while we
am.
keep an eye on the boat.
So the doctor didn't lie about leaving Sumeru, but could it really be that simple? Are we sure he's not planning something? He noticed us.
Uh-oh.
What's the matter?
He saw us.
Yeah, he's waving. What's up with this doctor?
Huh? Is he waving at us?
It's time to say goodbye.
Yesterday?
Wait, is he the only person on the boat?
You mean there's nobody with him?
And
That looks that way.
where are all the soldiers we saw in the port just now?
They were all here just a few minutes ago, but now they vanished.
So this was a trap.
But there's nobody around us.
Wait, don't tell me that.
Are we in that dream again? Nah, doubt it.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Boat carrying the doctor sails out of the harbor.
Oh no,
Uh-oh.
they might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Party's DI.
We can do that quickly.
What do you mean?
Hypatia once connected her consciousness with a balladeer.
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see. If I were the Fatui, I would also try to take her away. And if I couldn't...
Oh no!
Seems like the doctor was
Are
just a
you saying
distraction.
they're going to kill her?
Let's go!
I think they would more just want to take her. I think that would make more sense. But if you can't take her, killing her would probably be the second option. Yeah. Unfortunately.
Pardes Di is not a place you Fatui can just show up and do as you please.
Tell him.
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear.
We don't care.
Our superior gave us permission to search for and collect medicinal herbs in Pardeus Di for research purposes.
Yeah, but you're Fatui.
But you've been in Sumeru for some time already. I find it coincidental that you chose to only come here today.
Gotta love time already.
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right to question our research, much less an ordinary scholar like yourself.
Excusez-moi.
I've done my duty to inform you. Don't make things difficult for yourself.
Make things difficult for
It
them.
would seem that my words have fallen on deaf ears.
Yeah, they need ears as
You
big
can
as
keep
yours.
trying to deny it, but coming to Pardes Di now? I'm pretty sure you're not just looking for herbs.
Very true.
With all due respect, your baseless speculations will only lead to unnecessary trouble.
Uh-huh.
Well, you
sure.
only have your Harbinger to blame.
Mm-hmm.
He knows nothing about keeping a low profile.
It's because he's arrogant.
I may be staying at Pardes Di as a scholar, but that doesn't mean I'm no longer a forest watcher.
Hmm.
It is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the scholars who have contributed so much to Sumeru.
Tell him.
Then it seems our conversation has hit an impasse.
Yeah, let's talk with weapons
No
now.
one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my watch.
Where's Hypatia at, though?
Tighnari, are you alright?
I'm fine.
These Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to
course
teach them
they
a
have.
lesson.
You really think they're gonna learn? They should learn. They're not going to. Now I know it's better to just hold it down for Zhongli to launch his little special magic attack.
There's no use resisting.
I'm
Give
always
us
using it.
Asia.
Keep dreaming.
Yeah, Tighnari, beat him up!
I'm on Paimon's side with that.
Rise.
This is order.
Oh, I killed him? Cool. You next!
Propagate.
Let me scry.
Turn your fire off on me.
Unfortunate fault.
You little mushrooms, stay out of it.
Doctor's orders are absolute.
Yeah? You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now.
And sorry, but I don't have health insurance, so I'm not listening to a doctor right now.
Stay right there.
See, if health insurance wasn't so difficult to get, maybe I would have to listen to you. But since you make it so pricey, nah. You're going down now.
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia. We need to make sure they don't try to sneak around and attack from behind.
Yeah, I was thinking that they were probably going to be doing that.
Got it.
Let's go, Paimon.
Hypatia's still here. Doesn't look like anyone's broken in.
She appears unharmed. Why is she so still? Oh, she's just sleeping.
Well, how is she?
Everything's fine. She's sound asleep.
Oh, that's good.
What if that's not actually what's happening here? Uh-oh.
So, you think this is over?
Scaramucci! That voice. The Balladeer.
What? The Balladeer is here?
Yeah, I just heard him talk.
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
We met once. Twice, if you want to count inside the vision. Or whatever you want to call it. Paimon can't see him. So is he a spirit? A ghost? Wait. Is it because I made physical contact with Hypatia? Is the Balladeer in her consciousness?
I
Probably
can
makes
hear
more
all
sense.
of your thoughts, you know.
Okay, can you answer it then?
Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Parties DI and made contact with Hypatia.
What did you do to Hypatia?
I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her consciousness with me.
Ah, shut up.
Who are you talking to? It can't be the Balladeer, right?
It is.
That's impossible.
It's not.
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch.
But why?
I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey, Traveler! What are you doing?
Paimon, please stay quiet for now.
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details. Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to force that childlike god into a divine battle against me?
I'll just have to do it. Academia acted even faster than we thought. It's fools.
Scholars consider the god of wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. It's how they can justify reverence for a god as they construct it. But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination of blasphemy and exaltation. It's truly laughable.
You might be right when it comes to mythologies. If you can hear my thoughts, I want to ask you a question.
Yes. What is it?
You're acting more friendly than usual. Or am I mistaken?
Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this.
But are you really okay with all this?
What do you mean?
The Academia plans to infuse your consciousness with divine knowledge capsules. This is extremely risky. Even if the Academia theories are correct and you manage to gain the wisdom of a god, you would probably no longer remain yourself. You'll become the new Greater Lord Rukkhadevata for the Academia. Even if it means losing yourself, would you still want to become a god?
Those words almost make you sound like a friend who actually cares.
Or it makes me sound like somebody logical.
But you're wrong. I'm different from all of you.
Sure about that?
I was born to become a god.
No, you weren't.
My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine.
That's every life.
Just think about a sheet of paper.
Okay.
By itself, it holds no meaning.
That's not true.
The content recorded on it is what gives it value.
Or what form you give the paper.
All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Such senseless drivel should have been erased a long time ago.
Okay, so you don't want to be an adult. I get it.
To me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing.
And a sadist.
Tell me, just what has this world done for you to protect it with such zest and conviction?
You're too immature. You wouldn't understand.
I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking and sense the depth of your determination. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth.
And what makes it so that you
It'll
do?
be for your own good, as well as everyone else's. Humans are a species that can only find bliss in ignorance.
That's not completely true. If that's truly what you believe, why do you keep your connection with Hypatia? Surely, with the power you've come to possess, you can cut her off with just a thought.
Ah, you've seen my affection for her. If you were in my position, I think you'd feel the same way.
Why? Because you're finally not alone? You have a connection to a real person? Is that what it is? You're lonely? You're a lonely little kid? That's been alive for thousands of years?
She peered into my consciousness and saw my past. Someone like that is qualified to become my first follower.
Well, the doctor's trying to get her killed.
All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my glory.
Yeah, but your own ally is trying to kill her. Is that so?
You're doubting me again? No matter. Soon, you'll know what kind of authority you're challenging.
Okay. And if you truly cherish your follower, you should protect her from harm.
Who wants to hurt my devout follower?
The doctor. It seems that the doctor does not wish for her to stay in Sumeru and to continue receiving treatment here. Isn't that a little suspicious?
The doctor wants to hurt my first follower?
Yeah. Pretty much. Doesn't that make you mad?
How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at sowing discord?
Check my feelings, homie.
The doctor has never known his place. Even now, the puny human thinks himself capable of interfering in the business of the new god.
So wait, are you two at odds?
You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. But I'm willing to give you a gift, just like my expression of affection towards Hypatia. It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me.
Yeah, this dude just doesn't understand
As
anything.
my listener, you will be rewarded.
With the look in your face. What are you planning?
Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to be reasonable.
That's true. That part is true. That was the most true thing that he's probably said. Thunder. Could he be the balladeer?
That person Paimon couldn't see was the balladeer? Oh, he sure chatted with you for a while.
He's become milder, somehow more deranged.
Where is the storm headed?
Can't be. Is the Balladeer using the Gnosis to change the weather?
That means anyone outside is in danger. Let's go. Tainari and Dia still must be fighting.
Hold on, there's something here. Oh, there's just the flower behind it. Hanari? Dia?
Which of the starry skies do these thunderbolts fall from?
Shut up, Mona.
Oh, have the Fatui retreated?
Hanari and Dia are over there. But Tainari is electrified.
Hey, what happened to you?
He's hurt.
I'm fine.
Don't move. I've seen eremites get struck by lightning before. You need to rest.
This isn't regular lightning.
By lightning?
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone, almost as if it were alive.
That was the Balladeer.
Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were a lot of Fatui, though, and they were being torn to shreds by the bolts of lightning.
Wow, that's morbid.
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat.
You're wounded.
It's all right.
No, it's not.
My wound aside, you look like you've seen something unpleasant. Is Hypatia all right?
She's okay for now. I want to tell you something. After you lay down.
Hey, didn't I tell you not to move?
Just in case. Let's go to Hypatia's place and talk about things there.
You want me to carry you? All right. Up we go. And here.
Thank goodness she's fine.
Yeah, I'm okay when I'm struck by lightning in this game.
Hey, how about taking care of yourself first?
I understand my condition. The wound is not fatal. I'll be all right.
Ugh. The more you understand medicine, the worse of a patient you become.
I know. They always think they can push through the pain.
Tainari, sit down.
Oh, he
Okay,
sat
good.
down.
Let me rest for a bit. Sorry, traveler. Now you may start.
We're gonna get a black screen, are we? You recount everything in the meeting of the doctor at the port almost. You're encounter with the Balladeer while checking up on Hypatia. Got it.
So that's what you were talking to the Balladeer about?
Yeah.
Oh, Paimon can't believe what he's thinking.
The Academia's God creation plan.
Yeah, they're a bunch of idiots.
How ridiculous.
Yeah, they're idiots.
That sounds, ambitious, I guess?
Yeah, that's a good word for it.
Anyway, this is all way beyond me. As long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my stomach, and a good night's rest, that's enough. I'll only work when I have to. I must be the least ambitious person who's ever set foot in Party STI.
Don't say that. I haven't even thanked you for your help back there.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter to attend to and left Sumeru in a hurry.
Yeah. And I also have a theory. I think the Balladeer is the reason why the doctor is targeting Hypatia. Her consciousness is connected to the Balladeer, and she has seen his past.
Maybe the Fatui want to cover up some secret of the Balladeer. Is that why they tried to seize Hypatia?
You said the Balladeer claimed that Hypatia has seen his past. So, what could be there?
For now, I'm still not sure.
Have you noticed? The Balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions.
Yeah.
He thinks the doctor has no right to consider himself as his equal.
Yeah,
So,
because he thinks that he's going to be a
if
god.
the doctor was to show up again, would the Balladeer zap him with lightning?
Based on what the Traveler has said, I think he would. Having the doctor gone benefits him as well as us. In other words, we've successfully completed this stage of the plan. The doctor is out of the picture now.
Yay! That's a big accomplishment.
I'm also happy for you.
Thank you for
You
the
hush.
help, Tainari. Make sure you rest up for now.
Yes, please do get some rest.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Party's DI. Traveler, it's about time we rendezvous with the others at the Grand Bazaar.
How bizarre!
Let's
How
continue to
bizarre.
keep a low profile. You can head there once you're ready.
All right, we just gotta wait till it's 7 o'clock. A little too far. That works. Tainari stood up while we were in that menu.
Astrologers must rid themselves of material.
Mona, stop. I ask of thee. All right, so this way. Down. Wait. So the Grand Bazaar. So this is the best way to go for right now. What are we doing in the Grand Bazaar? Hey, fellas.
All right, everyone is here.
How did everything go? Any luck with your missions?
Let's report back one by one. I'll start first. We've made the necessary modifications to the Akasha terminal. In addition, the props required are also ready.
I'll go next. The Traveler and I went to Party's DI. The situation was a bit complicated, but we found Tainari. Unfortunately, he was wounded during a fight.
Who is behind it?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the Balladeer?
Probably better say the Balladeer. Let's go with the Balladeer.
After some back and forth, we confirmed that the doctor has left Sumeru by boat. He has something urgent to attend to back in Snezhnaya. So, we've successfully removed the doctor from the picture. Also,
Well, we didn't really.
Tainari's already resting, so he'll be okay.
Good.
Oh, Tainari also asked us to tell you this message. Trust your own senses and experiences.
All right. I'll remember that. Everything also went
Okay,
smoothly
Clementine.
on my side. The Eremites should have arrived at their destination by now. To avoid alerting the quarry, they will stay there for now.
I can't believe you actually got so many Eremites into Sumeru City.
It's all thanks to Rahman and his brave team, as well as their bold strategy.
It appears to have been very effective. I'm glad to hear it. Well, is that everything? Okay, this meeting is adjourned.
Huh? Wait, you mean that's it?
Well, what else is there to discuss?
Shouldn't you end with some words of encouragement? You know, to fire us up now?
Does he look like a speech giver?
Personally, I'd rather we all go home and get some rest.
I'll hate them. You... Ugh.
Yeah, he's not good at
Oh,
this.
and if you wanted someone to say something to that effect, then I must reiterate that I'm here to strategize and not to lead. So you should find someone more suitable to do that.
Make a
But
Paimon.
I thought all of you academia big shots were great speakers.
Then I should
No.
remind you that I'm the scribe.
I know that. So what?
A scribe is responsible for recording meetings, not speaking.
Fine, whatever.
He's supposed to be the one that just sits around and listens.
Sino doesn't
take
seem
notes.
to be much of a talker either. I guess that leaves it to my employer.
Employer?
Me.
Yep, the Traveler hired me.
She asked for a smile as her payment.
That's right. So come on, boss. What do you have to say for the team?
Yeah, say something to boost morale.
Let me think.
Huh?
all doing here?
Oh, it's Nilu!
I couldn't remember her
Hey,
name.
everyone. I'm not disturbing you, am I?
Not at
Nope.
all. I was actually just about to go find you.
Judging from the group and all your serious faces, you were discussing something important, weren't you?
Yeah,
But you also look like you're up to no good.
in a way.
Seems pretty interesting.
Why did everybody cross their arms?
Welcome, Nilu. Would you like to join us?
Huh? Join you?
Yeah,
You
join
mean
us.
you also want to discuss something important with me?
Is that a problem?
Yes. Something very important. Nilu, are there any breaks in your performance schedule in the upcoming days?
Huh? Wait, you're seriously inviting me?
Yeah. Hatham tells Nilu about the plan on the whatever day. Nilu is shocked at first, but it isn't long before she's bubbling with excitement and something.
I can't believe my ears. You are truly the bravest and most passionate people of Sumeru, well, that I've ever met.
Ahem.
Oh, right. The Traveler and Paimon are not from Sumeru, but you are awesome as well.
That's right!
I must admit that I'm a little scared, but I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusanali. If I can somehow use my abilities to help you, then count me in.
Remember, believe in yourself.
Okay, I'll get my friends at the Grand Bazaar to help us tomorrow.
Just remember not to say too much. Be discreet.
Yep, you got it.
All the preparations are done. Now, can we finally conclude this meeting?
Yeah, tomorrow we're going to save a god.
So, have you thought up what you'd like to say, boss?
It's hard to believe everything that has happened until now. And our actions will bring change to many things tomorrow.
Yep. It's a grand plan and we're all super awesome!
Calm down, Paimon. That's right, so... just get a good night's sleep, everyone.
Well said. A good night's rest before an operation can be the difference between success and failure.
Thankfully, I've had my place to myself recently. It's been nice and quiet.
Huh?
Oh, nothing.
Alright, let's all go home and get a good night's sleep so we can be up early tomorrow!
Okay, so I guess that means it's time to say goodnight now.
Yep! Good night, everyone!
They're not going to trap us in another dream, are they? We don't have the Akasha terminal on, do we? No. Okay, so we probably won't get caught in it. Wait until 8 to 12. All right, first, achievements. Finish the preparations required to put the plan in action. And then... how are we looking at our Primo Gems? Ooh, so close. And we also got some more XP. You don't want to give it to. Let's give it to Yanfei. She's been very helpful in collecting things for me. I've been using her quite a lot. All right, so fast forward until it is 8 o'clock. Only 47 minutes have passed. What? Why so little time? This will take 4 seconds. Once we get out of the menu. One, 2, 3, 4.
Today is the Academia's Nia Garbaha Day. We can finally put our plan into action!
Let's do it. Let's do it. I wonder if teleporting here is going to start at the moment we get there. Yep.
Hello, you two.
Hello.
Sleep well?
Yeah. I guess.
Not really. Paimon got too nervous thinking about today and didn't fall asleep until the sun was almost up.
I slept well.
What about you all, Hatham?
Naturally, I slept just fine. After all, a good rest should be considered part of the plan, since energy is an important resource.
You just want to show off how calm you are.
That might be
It's
true.
crucial to dissipate any tension before we execute our plan.
The only thing you're doing is being annoying.
Paimon's one saying that.
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again?
No, it's okay. We got it. Yeah, sure, okay.
Our target is Grand Sage Azar's office. Everyone in the academia knows that's where the Grand Sage's console is. Only they can operate it.
All right.
Many restricted commands and operations are executed via that console. I'm sure that console has a way to free Lesser Lord Kusanali.
You know, Paimon's been thinking, what kind of technology could let the sages imprison even a god?
That is a
That
good
isn't
question.
something they could have accomplished with their scholarly talents alone. In the sanctuary of Surasthana, there's a device of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's that she once used to isolate herself while meditating.
That'd be
500
it.
years ago, the Grand Sage at the time modified the device so that it can no longer be controlled from the inside. They were effectively trapping one god with the power of another.
So we got to get the Balladeer stuck in there. Or
How are we
Balladeer.
gonna get to the Grand Sage's office?
Don't forget, today is Nyargarbaha Day, arguably the most important day to the academia. The sages and core academia personnel are busy loading the latest batch of research developments and legal decrees into knowledge capsules so that they can be entered into the Akasha. All the Darshan's researchers have their noses to the grindstone, and the academia's grounds are flowing with all sorts of people. It's the perfect time for an infiltration.
Do we need a costume?
When the Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the entering process, that's our cue to access the console and free the Dendro Archon.
When you put things that way, the plan feels a bit unrefined.
Well, yes. That's just the visible side of our plan, after all.
What about the invisible?
If precedence holds, the academia should have already started preparing for Nyargarbaha Day.
Everyone should be in position. All that's left is for us to lead the charge.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yes. Let's.
So are we just gonna walk in through the front door?
That seems like it might be the most viable option.
Yes. Were you expecting a stealthier approach?
Slightly.
Can't think of a good comeback. All right, it's all on Alhaitham if things go south.
I'm fine with that too. All right. Through the front door. Hello, fellas. Hello. I work here. My clothes may look different, but I work here. Hana, what's up? Sits, how you doing? Doesn't look like it's bustling.
Scribe?
Uh-oh.
Please, wait. Are you Scribe Alhaitham?
No. He is not. Oh, no, Paimon.
That's me. Is something the matter? I'm in a hurry.
No. I was just surprised to see you here. I had heard that the sages were looking for you not long ago, but I didn't know what for.
Trouble, probably.
And,
Probably trouble. Yeah.
Also, please don't bring outside guests into the academia.
This isn't looking good.
Outside guests? How did you arrive at such a conclusion?
Ooh.
Your groundless inference shames the Haravatat Darshan.
Ooh.
What did you say? I'm the top student in Haravatat, and I earned 3rd place at the last Inter-Darshan debate. Don't look down on me.
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior, I just assumed that you possessed a greater aptitude for critical thinking.
Ooh.
Look, based on what you already know, the purpose of my return and the reason they're here should be obvious.
Is that so? Wait a moment. Let me think. Don't tell me the answer.
I don't like people that pride themselves on
Sages
intelligence.
Search for you. A blonde-haired traveler. Outside guests. So, from the start, the sages weren't looking for you, but this traveler? And you were gone from the academia for so long because...
Hey, shh. Yes, you've proven yourself as the top student in Haravatat. I surmise you've arrived at the correct conclusion.
As I expected. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking clearly just now. Thank you for getting me back on track.
Now move it.
It's nothing. We'll be on our way then.
All right. Thank you for your contributions to the Academia, Scribe.
He's annoying.
What the heck just happened now? What did he just guess?
I'm afraid I don't know either.
You have no idea?
Mm-hmm. He convinced himself of whatever truth he came up with.
That's the problem with intellectuals.
That is the so-called pride of a scholar.
Yep.
If someone questions their academic facility, they will instantly feign understanding to keep up appearances. Nowadays,
What do you go?
the academia is rampant with this type of scholar. Their obvious farces of intellect only serve to highlight themselves as fools.
Wow.
I can see that.
So there are special ways to deal with smart people. We don't even need to make up our own excuses.
Yeah.
We shouldn't waste any more
Yeah.
time. It would be problematic if we missed our window of opportunity. Let's go.
Okay. Let's. I should probably try not to hit the wrong keys, draw attention to myself. Let's not try and shout out anybody. Oh, we just walked right up to the door. The guards standing there didn't even stop us. Odd. Very odd indeed.
Is this the Academia's library?
Who able to reach all the way up there?
Indeed. Known as the House of Dana, it is quite possibly the most extensive special collections library in Tevat.
Okay.
There are a lot of students going through here. Is it really okay just to waltz right in?
That's the point. Is if there's a lot,
The
we can just
Academia
waltz.
marches to a fast beat, especially since it's Nyargarbaha Day. They're all occupied with their own matters.
Except for the one that we already ran into.
Just act natural. Now, hurry along.
Still be nice if we can get like a costume change. It'd be nice to have different outfits for like every character and it wasn't paywalled or event walled. You know? We're about to go through another door?
What's this platform for?
Doesn't look too much different from the
It's
last
a
room.
lift that Academia personnel use to access higher floors.
Are we gonna take it then? The Grand Sage's office is up there somewhere.
You know, this building didn't look this big from outside.
No, not right now. We can't guarantee that we won't run into the Great Sage. Let's step back and observe for now.
Are we going to read books?
You think the Grand Sage will exit from there?
Hope so.
And after he does, we'd sneak past him? Oh, Paimon thinks that's really dangerous.
Of course it is.
Who knows? However, if we can confirm Azar's current location, our operation will be much safer if we...
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location, look behind you.
Busted.
You're... What's Grand Sage Azar doing here?
Do not tell me you believed the Academia would not grow suspicious of you after such a prolonged absence, Scribe. An eyewitness had informed me of your whereabouts, so I came to personally welcome you.
Who?
Great Sage, I didn't expect you to care so much about me. I'm truly flattered.
I'm sure, but compared to you, I am far more interested in these two unexpected guests. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct?
Hey,
It's a
he knows your
pity
name,
that Only
Paimon.
now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. I do apologize for my lack of decorum.
Let's talk.
Excellent. You immediately initiated discussion instead of attempting to prepare some perfunctory excuse. You clearly understand the situation at hand, and have no intention of making a reckless stand.
Oh my gosh, shut up.
The foot traffic here renders this place unsuitable for discussion. Please, follow me to my office.
Okay. That works. Why do we have an Akasha terminal on our heads? I thought we knew better.
This place is crawling with guards. There's no way out for us.
Oh, we could beat them.
All right then, traveler. What did you wish to discuss with me? Today is Nyargarbaha Day, so I still have many responsibilities to attend to. There is little time for idle chit-chat before I detain you all.
But do we have ulterior motives?
You seem to know quite a bit about our endeavors.
Of course I do.
If that is so, then you should be praising our great work.
Never.
Rather than using your trivial misgivings in a futile attempt to sway me.
You're an idiot. For a smart guy, you're really an idiot.
Then tell me, what do the Fatui want from me?
Gnosis.
Worthless.
So is your
Those are all
intelligence.
Completely worthless. Benefits, divine power. These materialistic words do nothing but debase our great work.
You're an idiot.
Creating a god. Yes, we are using human wisdom to create a god.
That's called foolishness, not
If
wisdom.
humanity cannot attain omniscience and omnipotence, then we shall create a god to reveal them. This is the pinnacle of human wisdom.
It's literally the opposite.
We shall regain a god's guidance at long last. No longer will we flounder in the interminable void of consciousness and knowledge. Even Ermin's soul will be freed from its plight.
Do you even know what the plate is?
For our nation of scholars, this is the ultimate aspiration. No cost is too great to realize it.
You say it's the pinnacle of human wisdom, but in the end, you're just relying on a god.
You will never understand the rapture of having a god be born within your very hands. With your degree of knowledge, you cannot even comprehend such an emotion.
It's not like Sumeru didn't already have a god of its own.
Gods exist on a plane that far eclipses humanity's. Lesser Lord Kusanali. What can she even do?
She's literally Greater Lord Rukkhadevata put in
Care
the child
for the
form.
people? Fend off sandstorms?
Yes,
Fabricate
yes.
silly fairy tales?
Yes.
These are but child's play for the academia. Does that make us equal to the gods?
You haven't done any of those things, though. Except for the
We are a people
silly fairy
favored by
tales
Greater
part.
Lord Rukkhadevata. Though I may have personally not seen it, our forefathers bore witness to true wisdom.
Which means you're just a fool.
The ascension of the Lesser Lord has brought nothing but bewilderment to the scholars. They all ask, is that truly what true wisdom is supposed to look like?
That's a freaking excellent question. Explore that. Instead, you just turn your back on it. That's why you guys are idiots. Bewilderment. Hey Siri, what is bewilderment? I did not want Bewildered, single by Sarah Bareilles. Hey Siri, what is the definition of bewilderment? A feeling of being perplexed and confused. That is exactly what you were here for. Is for that feeling, for you to try and solve problems, not get frustrated with it and throw it to the side and then decide you're going to do your own thing. You are a freaking idiot. Let's move on.
With that in mind, it is better to keep her isolated in the sanctuary of Surasthana, so our academy will not become embroiled in turmoil.
What a pathetic justification! Do you really think that only the super smart or powerful should be able to call themselves gods?
The arrogance of scholars.
As per your judgment, Grand Sage, they are indeed dangerous individuals. Not only are they acting against the academia, but their ideologies have the potential to lead scholars astray. Looks like there really was merit in my assignment.
Oh, Hatham? Are you talking about us?
Anyway, I've brought them to the academia as ordered, but it took some time and trouble. Oh, that reminds me. Here's the investigation report you had requested. It's a summary of my time spent with the Traveler, an array of information about him ready for your perusal.
I think Alhaitham's tricking them, not us.
You're still on the Academia side!
I don't think so.
We finally started to trust you!
Alhaitham, you...
Excellent. Detailed contents with no errors. I would expect nothing less than an immaculate report from the scribe.
I'm still not completely doubting him yet.
Nyagarbha Day. I'll enter the information on you into the Akasha. Surely you know what that means.
We'll be monitored, just like Sino.
With the Akasha's calculation prowess, all of your actions will be predicted with an accuracy of at least 98%.
We're gonna live in that 2%.
Furthermore, your data will be updated in real time whenever new information presents itself. To put it into words you can understand, wherever you go, you will be walking under an invisible leash. This is Sumeru's greatest penalty for dishonest persons.
Does that include your, when you say dishonest persons, does that include your General Mahamatra?
Are you not familiar with the concept that great responsibility begets an equally great suspicion?
No.
In any case, you are Sumeru's most concerning external variable. Locking you down will greatly decrease the chance of any undesirable outcomes coming to pass.
You're despicable!
Yeah, he is.
Despicable? Perhaps from your perspective, but I suppose you had mentally prepared yourselves for this, no?
What do you mean?
Your ploy was to sacrifice the Traveler here, was it not?
No.
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your plan this entire time. Why are you doubting me at this juncture?
Must I delineate your entire plan? Very well, I will spell things out. First off, I received an eyewitness report that you were spotted with the Traveler at Caravan Ribat. However, you immediately departed for the desert and escaped surveillance range.
Okay.
Judging by the time, you all likely encountered the truant General Mahamatra in the desert. Am I correct?
Yeah. You are.
Maybe Paimon shouldn't have mentioned Sino just now.
That's okay.
The Academia had not received correspondence from its scribe for a prolonged time. You were also in the company of the Traveler, a close associate of Lesser Lord Kusanali and General Mahamatra Sino, who had defected from the Academia. With their
Smartly so.
instigation, what was the probability that you would betray the Academia? Rationally speaking, 50%? 70%? What do you think?
98%.
Regardless, that's only a guess. The facts are that I've brought the Traveler right before you, and I gave you my report.
Indeed, your boldness deserves praise. To think that despite status as an outlander, the Traveler is still willing to sacrifice for the sake of your plan.
That's not what's happening then.
If I'm correct, you have a contingency plan to save Lesser Lord Kusanali and ruin our great work.
It's not contingency. It's the main plan.
Sneak into the Academia on Nyagarbha Day, using Alhaitham's status as the scribe. For there is a good chance that an opportunity to save the Lesser Lord will arise. Should your intentions be discovered, Alhaitham will turn traitor and sacrifice the Traveler, thus proving his innocence. He can then stay inside the Academia and continue searching for a way to proceed forward.
Oh wow, you're insightful.
As for Sino, according to the Akasha's calculations, he will soon return to the Academia and confront me in person. I suppose this is also a part of your plan?
Yeah, sure, let's go with that.
You'll see me as a traitor regardless of what I say, no?
Yep.
Even if you impugn me, it would have little effect on you all.
You misunderstand. Losing our scribe would irreparably damage the Academia's regular operations and the development of Sumeru's future academic systems. However, under the current circumstances, Even that is trivial compared to what we stand to gain from our great work.
Which is...
You said that I betrayed the Academia, but you, Azar, you've betrayed all of Sumeru, betrayed its Archon.
So flight has turned to fight at long last. Guards!
You guys think these guards are gonna actually live against us? Is he going Hulk? What's up with Al Hatham? Oh. He took the Divine Knowledge Capsule, didn't he?
What do we have here? So you stole that Divine Knowledge Capsule?
Yep.
Traitor! You traitor!
Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation.
Haven't you been desperate this whole
Aren't you
time?
doing the exact same thing as me, Al-Hatham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power.
Azar!
I think we're still on plan.
He has gone completely insane.
I think he's acting. Wow, you guys are horrible.
Take him to the Matra and exile him to Aru village.
You know, I can just
Then
teleport back.
Find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
Oh, you're throwing him out.
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Nyargarbaha Day. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
Right on plan. And now, we're in the Academia.
Don't lock us up! Let us out!
Paimon. Great acting there. That's enough, Paimon. I don't think the guards can hear us anymore.
Oh, yeah. Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon acting just now? Great, huh?
Not just now. Not bad, but worse than mine. Let's just go marvelous.
Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Al-Haytham's probably done with his part too.
Probably. That was close. We can relax for the time being.
We even managed to trick Grand Sage Azar. Al-Haytham sure knows how to cook up a plan. What are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up.
I can see that. Let's review what we discussed at our strategy meeting. Or during our strategy meeting.
Right. Paimon thinks it went something like this.
I would love if they gave like a Paimon-ish retelling
Apart
of this.
from that, we still have yet another goal in the first stage of our operation, which is to send the Traveler to the confinement room.
What? Why do we want to get him locked up on purpose?
Because we'll be in the building.
He's always been the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as the greatest obstacle to their successful implementation of their plan. They are very aware of the risk he poses to them. Once the Traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control.
Because I am risky business.
And with their guard down, the next phase of our plan will have a much higher chance of success.
I can already see the pompous looks on their faces.
They are pretty pompous faces.
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not really worth it.
That isn't the only reason, of course. He has a more important task once he's in confinement. According to the Academia scholars in Ramon's custody, Lesser Lord Kusanali has sealed off her consciousness in the Akasha ever since she was captured by the Doctor. That way, they can't pry any more information from her. Even if we break into the sanctuary of Suristhana, it will take time to awaken Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness. We need to do that in advance.
So our job is to wake up Nahida! Okay, totally worth getting thrown and jailed for.
The confinement room is inside the Academia, close to the sanctuary of Suristhana. It's a completely enclosed space, and you won't be receiving any visitors. I'll work with Raman scholars to make some modifications to your Akasha terminal. Once you're in, get as close as you can to Lesser Lord Kusanali and try to connect to her consciousness.
Ah, so we're
However,
breaking in from prison.
As for whether she'll actually wake up, that will depend on our luck.
Oh, no wonder you've been wearing your Akasha terminal today. It's the one that Alhaitham modified.
Good, 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 good.
Paimon thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they locked us up in here. Were they being careless?
Arrogance leads to carelessness. That wasn't because of carelessness, but of their arrogance. They think the Akasha is completely under their control. I'm going with the first one because that's exactly what I said. We first need to find the place with the best signal in this room. Then we'll try to connect with Nahida.
Sounds easy enough. We can finally talk with Nahida after all this time. Let's do it.
All right, let's find the best cell phone reception.
There's a light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's almost like... the faster it blinks, the better the signal.
All right, let's see. Ooh. Guess this is a spot.
Here? No signal again. Is it getting jammed?
Let's see. Here?
Whoa, it's Mora. Ooh, Mora. No, Paimon, we're not here to hunt for treasure.
Back here.
Here? No signal again. Is it getting jammed?
The flashing is slow down. Go this way. Close. Over here, behind this root. More Mora! Dadgummit! Where is it? Here. Finally! Gosh, took like 5 tries.
Is this the right spot? Are you getting anything?
It's faint, but I have a signal. Preparing to connect with her consciousness now.
Please work.
Is this a realm of consciousness? Nahida? Nahida's not moving. She really is sealed off her consciousness. I need to think of a way to wake her up. It's a wall. What is this? It looks like some sort of barrier. Is Nahida using this barrier to isolate her consciousness from the outside world?
Nahida!
Voice acting!
Hey, Nahida!
Dang it. She isn't reacting. Seems like she can't sense me. That's how that's supposed to be.
When did it first start?
Oh.
Right. It started from the moment I was born. I want to become a worthy Archon. So I've kept studying. Kept listening to my people and their hearts.
But they didn't care.
Kept
So I can catch up. Catch up to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But I'm stuck in the sanctuary of Surasthana.
Because these scholars are ungrateful.
The sages are creating a god to replace me.
We won't let that happen.
And I'm forced to lock my consciousness in this boundless darkness.
Nahida!
What now? Is there really nothing I can do? But she's right here in front of me. I can't just give up like this. I've already left her behind once when the doctor first appeared. I can't do that again. That's not the power we have now.
It's so quiet here.
It doesn't have to be.
Now that I think of it, I don't think I've ever actually listened to my own inner voice. Do Archons have them?
Why wouldn't they?
Should Archons have them?
Why shouldn't they?
Have I been doing the right thing?
Yes. But the academia has not.
Am I really not needed?
That's not true.
How do I really feel about all of this?
Seems like conflicted.
It's so quiet here.
Since you're the god of wisdom, you've known the answers to all these questions since the very beginning, haven't you?
Is that Rukkhadevata?
Who are you? Whose voice is that? It sounds familiar. You're right, though. I won't ignore my own voice anymore.
Ooh, we cracking it open.
Nahida! Nahida?
Did you wake me up?
Yep.
Thank you. Why are you here?
Get you out.
We're here to rescue you. Are you alright?
I'm fine. It's just...
Just what?
when I think of everything that's happened to me, I feel really angry now.
All right. Show them scholars who boss.
You should have been angry ages ago.
Show them scholars who not to mess with. You can do it.
Huh? Oh, you're back! How's everything?
Nahida's awake.
That's wonderful news! Great! We weren't locked up for nothing. When you went to wake up Nahida, Paimon was listening for any sounds outside.
So did you hear anything?
You were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think everyone's done with their Nyagarbha Day stuff?
I guess they finished entering all the knowledge capsules.
Yep, so that means our next act is Nilu's performance.
How are we going to get to see it? I want to see it. What if you have to start breaking away from the Traveler to see different parts of this act? That'd be kind of dope, actually. Hoping that's what's about to happen.
Nilu, are you sure about this? You're taking such a great risk for them.
I'm sure, and I'm going. You know that I don't like to pass up any opportunity to dance, and this one is especially important.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You seem to have a lot of trust in them, so I won't say more on the subject.
Good.
But if anything happens, the few of us here may not be able to help you.
Don't worry. They've been through worse. Everything's going to be fine.
All right.
Just believe.
You know, if you really do get arrested, we'll do everything we can to get you back. Be careful, even if it's only for our sakes.
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind.
Ooh! Ooh! We get to play as someone else. It's not the Traveler as the main character. Go to the Academia. This is not the Academia. I'm not ending this off till we get back to Traveler, because I need Traveler to do other things off screen. How does she function? Because she's a swordsman. Is she a cryo character? It's either Hydro or cryo. I don't know which.
Nilu, how's it going? Nervous?
Definitely more than usual. But it's because I'm worried I won't dance well enough.
Will she do a dance that reveals what the scholars have been doing?
Just focus on your performance. We'll take care of everything else.
They're on our side.
You sure know how to talk. Taking all the credit, even though we came here together to help out.
Well, thank you both. I'll have to treat you to a meal after all this ends. I really, really appreciate all of your help.
Ooh, that sounds great. Ha! How can we say no to that?
All right, let's get back to business. Nilu, we'll be here to keep people from going to the Academia so they don't interrupt your performance.
Okay.
I was planning on telling them something like, the Academia's been conducting a weird experiment, and some of their test subjects escaped. It's really dangerous there, so stay away.
Here's a question that I have. The manager of the company that the performance company that she works for says that she could get arrested. Why does it seem like the Academia are the ones that are in charge of the government and public order around this place? They're corrupt politicians, basically. But for some reason, they play that part, but they don't really seem that part at the same time. And so, everybody in the city should really be informed about what they're doing, and then have the whole joint torn down.
Oh, you couldn't think of anything better? Oh well, I guess it does sound like something the Academia would do.
It is.
I think it sounds great. I'm counting on you guys.
Wait, they're not getting all this from the Akasha terminals, though, are they? Couldn't they just get all this information from the Akasha terminals, or are they too busy to pay attention to them? Go to the Academia.
Hey, Nilu. Sorry, it's great to see you, but I'm really busy right now. Our Bait People Away with Yalda Candies plan is working beautifully. Do you want some candy? We have more than we can give out.
She has to go perform.
Vihar, thank you so much for doing all of this. And even dressed up as the Knight of Flowers, no less.
You could do it for Dunjazad.
I cut back on sweets in the period leading up to a performance, and I'm about to start one.
You have a point. The stage is cleared and everything's ready, so you can start your performance at any time.
Sounds good.
Thanks to you. I'm really grateful. All right, time to hit the stage.
Not too hard, though.
You're welcome. The honor's all mine, since I'll have such a great view of the show.
All right. It's time to perform, I guess. You know, having these abilities would make a performance more beautiful in real life.
I
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Oh, so you guys do care about entertainment.
But I heard that public performances like these have been banned. I can't believe she's doing this here.
It's banned by people that shouldn't have any authority at all.
Grand Sage, there's some commotion outside.
Good.
How uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
Do you think we should, like, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit longer.
Leslie Kusanagi has escaped. Go to the city and detain her. And she's fine. They don't have a right to obstruct Lesser Lord Kusanagi, though. They're the ones that are committing a crime by doing that.
Huh? Did you hear that? It sounds like a lot of guards just ran by.
The message went out.
Does this mean the plan has moved on to the next stage?
Sounds like it. It sounds like Nilu completed her task.
Yep. It's great that everything seems to be going well. Come to think of it, when did Alhaitham replace the knowledge capsule that was about to be entered into the Akasha?
When he pretended that he had been corrupted. Do you remember when he rushed towards the Grand Sage and one got knocked over?
Oh, so that's when he did it!
Yup.
Paimon was too nervous to notice. Speaking of, didn't Alhaitham also yoink the divine knowledge capsule from that mercenary leader in Port Ormos when everyone else was distracted?
Yeah, he did.
It's a time-tested trick of his.
He can maintain his composure when things get chaotic. That's why he can pull this kind of thing off. Or pull off this kind of thing.
Why are we complimenting him? Yeah, he's smart and all, but he still makes Paimon's blood boil.
Yeah, bud.
Let's review our plan for this stage again. It's not like we have anything else to do right now anyway, and it'll help us feel more confident.
About to watch another flashback.
Paimon remembers that Nilu's task was supposed to go a bit like this.
Yep, here we go.
Now that Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness has been forcefully sealed, the core figures of the academia and their guards have started to wear their Akasha terminals again. With the doctor's technological support, they think they have nothing to fear.
How despicable of them to rely on such a person.
But this is also
Yeah,
our
they
chance.
fools. They fools.
I was originally asked to draft the knowledge capsule for the Artistic Performances Prohibition Act when I was still at the academia. It should be on the Grand Sage's desk right now, and will be entered into the Akasha during the next Nyargarbaha Day.
Are they really going to stop all artistic performances? That's horrible!
I'll
Yeah,
make
they're
an
trash.
identical knowledge capsule, but this time I'll smuggle some misleading information into it.
Ooh, I like that.
We only need to find an opportunity to switch the capsules. Once it's been entered into the Akasha on Nyargarbaha Day, if someone were to be seen performing in public, the sages would definitely use that opportunity to announce the ban, and so the misleading information will be disseminated amongst the guards.
Sure sounds complicated, but it seems like if everything goes well, we'll be able to get rid of all the guards in the academia without any effort. That's pretty clever, getting right into their heads. I just have one question.
What did we know?
Even if we manage to get the misleading info out to the guards, how can we be sure that they'll believe it?
People who are used to relying on the Akasha become less inquisitive, and their ability to distinguish truth from misinformation is significantly reduced. They will view everything the Akasha releases to them as the unequivocal truth.
The Akasha will turn humans into machines. I've seen it happen many times.
Yikes. Good thing I didn't wear it for long when I was working in Sumeru City. At first, I thought it was a good thing too. By the way, this plan still requires a performer, right?
Do you have someone in mind?
Nilu of Zubair Theater. I know her really well. We can trust her. I'm kinda hesitant to ask her to participate in a dangerous plan like this, but we can ask her in person.
All right. After the guards in the Academia are gone,
Then it'll be time for me and my stowaway brothers to shine.
Ooh. Does that mean we're going to go on to controlling Dia now? I feel like this is going to be a long episode. Unintentionally, but it will be a long one.
Here they come. Did you see that, Raman? They came out from the Academia in droves.
After laying low in the city for so long, this is the moment we've been waiting for. My brothers have already sprung into action.
We couldn't do anything to them inside their coop, but outside the Academia, this is our hunting ground.
Ooh.
With a lioness like you, the prey sure won't be able to run far.
Good.
We still need to eliminate the guards as soon as possible. If we give the sages enough time to realize what's happening, the plan's doomed.
All they've done is to sit on their cushy salaries and twiddle their thumbs all day while we fought and struggled every day in the desert. The only advantage
That sounds like
they
our
might
politicians
have is
and
the
soldiers.
Speaking of which, most of the guards who report directly to the Six Sages belong to the Corps of 30, but they have a completely different reputation.
What do you mean?
Following those blasted sages every whim, throwing away all the principles of being a mercenary.
Ooh.
As someone in the same profession, I'm obligated to teach him a good lesson today.
Teach him!
Indeed. The trap has been set. All we need to do is lead them there.
All right, let's each take a road and herd those scattered guards back into one place. Make sure to attract their attention. Isak will be the key.
You gave such an important task to that child. Will he be okay?
Wait, is that kid still with
He'll
us?
be fine. Isak was so determined to help, so let's put our faith in him. Besides, even if he's caught, the guards would be too scared to do anything to him. They've never seen Lesser Lord Kusanali in person, after all.
He's posing as Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Anyway, I think I see them coming. Let's head out.
Good luck.
Isak is the kid that his grandfather was the one that he asked for us to get back in the village, right? I have that right? Right?
Outfit.
Oh, this is funny.
Hey, do you remember what you need to do, Isak? When the guards get here, you'll pretend to be Lesser Lord Kusanali and run away from them.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Of course I do. I'm just a little nervous.
Understandable.
Relax. Don't think about getting caught.
A kid going against
Even
mercenaries.
If that happens, we won't leave you behind. You only need to think about getting the guards' attention and leading them to the Grand Bazaar. Leave the rest to us.
Okay, got it. I'm here to pay back Lesser Lord Kusanali for helping Grandpa. I won't get cold feet.
Hey, they're here. I can see the Academia guards.
Oh, they're not running anymore?
All right, it's time, Isak. Take a deep breath and go. You can do this.
Are we controlling the kid? I'm sorry, kid, but Nikita is a lot cuter.
Why is there a guard over there? Did he already run ahead of me? This is different from our plan. But there's no time. I need to make a choice.
I'm in the field.
Did I just see something dart by?
No.
I'd better go have a look.
I didn't like either option, really.
Were my eyes playing tricks on me?
Yes, they were. What was that squeak?
I should go check to see if someone's hiding over there.
No, you shouldn't. Stealthy move to the right.
There seems to be nothing here. Just to
the
be
field.
safe.
Good thing they didn't find me.
That was close. I'd better hurry and keep going.
Yeah, you should. We're gonna run into more trouble, aren't we?
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali's over there! Stop!
Run, kid!
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not see anything just now?
So you were distracted?
They found me. Where should I go?
Towards the Grand Bazaar.
The target suspected to be Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped into the Grand Bazaar. Assemble and arrest her!
Why are you guys so trifling?
Where did she go? How did she disappear? Did we lose her? Hurry up and find
All
her!
the kid has to do is take off his costume.
Hey, why is your team here? Didn't we say to split up our search?
Hurry! Hurry!
What was that walk?
Why are you all here?
What was that walk?
Yeah, isn't it one heck of a coincidence? Everybody's here. What on earth is going on? I suppose that's all of you?
Who are you? Did you set us up? What are you planning?
Phew, that was rough. I almost got caught.
You did great, kid.
Little brat! So you're not actually Lesser Lord Kusanali. Who exactly are you all? Eremites from the desert?
Just some colleagues. Think of this as a business competition or a personal grudge.
No personal grudge.
After stepping into our traps, stop thinking of yourselves as hunters. Behave like the prey you are.
Ooh. Here we come. Get surrounded. You get to control the
An ambush? How's that possible? This is Sumeru City, but mercenaries from the desert somehow ambushed us!
You're not mercenaries
You
no
spent
more.
all your time hiding away in the academia. This place has long since become our hunting ground. Brace yourselves!
Let's go. Fight! Maybe not. I thought we were going to.
This is odd.
What's?
The academia has quieted down after the conclusion of the Nyagarbha Day ceremonies, but it's much quieter than usual.
Why would that be?
Where are the guards? Why have I not seen a single one? Guards? Guards!
They're a little incapacitated right now.
Grand Sage, how may I be of assistance?
I called for the guards. Why did you come?
My apologies, Grand Sage. Right now, all Academia guards have entered the city to perform the ordered arrest. I thought you knew.
Arrest? Who is there to arrest? I have an ominous feeling.
Now you got tricked, fool!
Arrest Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Is that not what the order was?
No, that was the order. Just
Lesser
not from
Lord
him.
Kusanali? You mean she has disappeared?
Yes. I wouldn't dare make up something like that. Right now, everyone is in a panic, and many are saying that Lesser Lord Kusanali will take revenge on us.
Oh, she will.
What happened?
She will.
Just what is
She
going
should.
on? Lesser Lord Kusanali somehow escaped. Was it Alhaitham and his party that freed her?
Yep.
That's impossible. The Academia is heavily guarded today, and any order to release Lesser Lord Kusanali would be strictly confidential. Besides, Alhaitham and the Traveler are already in our hands.
No,
what manner of trickery did they employ? How could Lesser Lord Kusanali disappear into thin air? Disappear? Wait. How was the arrest order distributed to the guards?
It was issued by the Akasha earlier today. Only you have the authority to send messages like that, so I thought it was your order.
You guys are fools!
Let me check.
This is what you deserve, fool!
Here. Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the city and arrest the escapee immediately. The Akasha indeed contains this information, and it clearly appeared in my mind. How did they bypass my permissions to issue this kind of message? Was it the report about the traveler that Alhaitham submitted? No. I specifically checked that knowledge capsule before entering it into the Akasha. Could that have been a red herring?
Yep.
Well, even if I figure it out now, it won't make any difference. The important thing now is to confirm Lesser Lord Kusanali's status. Have you been to the sanctuary of Surasthana to confirm that Lesser Lord Kusanali has indeed escaped?
Confirm? No, I haven't. It may be a bit offensive to say this, but Grand Sage, what you're saying doesn't make any sense. How can the information in the Akasha be inaccurate? What the Akasha decrees is fact. That is common knowledge to all of us. If we have to confirm the information and knowledge from the Akasha ourselves, then how is that any different from us learning that information ourselves? Wouldn't Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's legacy lose its meaning that way?
In the beginning, it was I who asked you to believe in the Akasha, to believe in the legacy left by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Are you trying to use my words against me?
No, Grand Sage. I'm merely confused because I believe in you. I never meant to refute you.
But now your words appear to be wrong!
Stay here and see if there are any suspicious people around. I'll go to the sanctuary of Surasthana on my own.
Mahita, when he goes and checks on you,
yes,
smash his face into the dirt. No hesitation. Let him have it. I get forceful about things like this. Grand Sage Azar arrives at the sanctuary of...
Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the city and arrest the escapee immediately. How can that be? Stop thinking about it. Stop. It must be a trick of theirs. As long as I personally confirm it. Ah! Impossible. That's impossible. There must be something wrong with my eyes.
And she really disappeared again. What is the meaning?
What a
She appeared again.
comical sight, Azar.
Ooh, Saito!
Once the Akasha has put certain thoughts into your head, even the Grand Sage can no longer see what's right in front of him. You all can only see the world in your mind, the one you think you know. And precisely because of this, you disregarded Lesser Lord Kusanali's existence.
Tell him.
She has been a wise and worthy Archon.
Sino, have you been waiting for a chance like this? The Akasha predicted that you would return to the Academia to confront me, but I didn't expect it to turn out like this. I was careless.
Yeah, you were.
No, you were blinded. Your faults stem from your reliance on the Akasha. You're still the same as always.
A fool!
I truly did not expect a proud person like you to cooperate with Alhaitham and the Traveler.
People change, Azar. Admit it. The Akasha can't predict my actions anymore.
Then tell me, what have you found during your investigation?
That you trash!
You want to buy time? This is the sanctuary of Surasthana. Under your own regulations, even Academia staff are forbidden to come here. No one will come to save you. As for the investigation, I've at least confirmed that you are guilty of insurgency against the Archon. A serious crime.
Tell him!
So what? Did you do all of this so I would plead guilty in front of you, General Mahamatra?
No.
No. I want you to plead guilty in front of the Archon herself. You once said that I had no standing to judge you. So now, how about judgment in the name of a god?
Azar fight?
Paimon hasn't heard any sounds outside for a while. Hopefully something bad didn't happen.
We must trust our friends. And don't think like that.
Yeah, but aren't you scared that we might be locked up in here for the rest of our lives?
No.
Thinking about it, at least Paimon has you. We could still chat like this.
That sounds depressing.
When Paimon thinks of Nahida being imprisoned alone in the sanctuary of Surasthana, Paimon can't help but feel sorry for her.
Doors open. Who opened? Dia!
Here comes your savior.
Man, smile will get you a lot these days, huh?
Paimon just knew you would come to rescue us!
That's not how she sounded a minute ago. You're just scared out of your wits just a moment ago. See, exactly.
You two really owe me some big thanks. I had to search through who knows how many guards to find the key here. It felt even more tiring than whacking them. I'm exhausted.
Thank you for sticking your hands and your hand in their pockets.
Need Paimon to rub your shoulders?
No, that's, I'll pass.
What are you afraid of? Oh, are you ticklish?
Now isn't the time to talk about being ticklish.
How are things going outside?
Things in the city and on Sino's side are both going well. The guards that stormed out of the academia are all taken care of.
Sweet!
The Corps of 30 is in charge of the city's defenses, but we already talked to Asfand. They've been fed up with the sages bossing them around.
Then why do we have to do all
As long as it
this?
doesn't break their employment contracts, they'll turn a blind eye.
Sweet!
That's probably because you've been super great friends with them for a long time. So, how's Sino doing?
The Grand Sage is in his custody. Even I know how terrible it is to fall into Sino's hands, so he probably does too.
Wait, you know? Like, personally?
Sino forced him to release Lesser Lord Kusanali. He has no choice but to obey.
Good!
So, hurry to the sanctuary of Surasthana. Assuming nothing weird happened, we should have already rescued our Archon.
That all sounds amazing. We managed to rescue her.
Honestly, I didn't expect our ragtag bunch to do this well.
It's not really ragtag.
We just came together last minute to save the Archon, you know?
We're still not really ragtag.
All right, you two better go. I still have to clean up some messes in the city. See you around.
All right. Bye, Dia. You know what? I might just have to end it off around here. It's been going for a while. I feel like the next thing that's going to happen is a boss fight. So. We're outside! Are we? Wait. Get this, get this, get this. Sweet! We are outside, though. We're just higher up. Nice. Well, that'll be it for this one. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, deuces. I think this would be a great way to end it. That is pretty high up.
So I wrote it in the rhyme. The Reverend Doctor got an 8K, wet working. The roaches get the race spray. My weak rhyme, my body, your best verses on game day. I touch the crowns of self-entitled kings. You leave the heat like LeBron when I melt your idols' vital things. This is Malcolm and Martin, Million Man March in Sparta, mixed with a legion of angels surrounding sons and daughters. Simon Peter with a desert eagle, waving it at Caesar. So if I was you, I probably wouldn't mention me